What's up, gamers? Welcome to the Gamer Center. My name is Dan, and today I'm talking about next-gen consoles. I got a decent score in this game, but it took a while for it to take off, so I'm just cutting into a little bit here where the action starts, because it's really long. It's like 10 minutes. But anyways, so what I'm here to talk about is next-gen consoles and Steambox. So Valve has this thing called Big Picture Mode. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically a console interface for Steam on PC. They recently released it to public. I think it was like a closed beta like a couple months ago. I tried to find it, but I couldn't. Yeah. Anyways, so they're kind of thinking of entering into the console market, right? The Alienware X51 is around the same size as the original 360. It's a gaming computer made by Dell, and it's actually pretty similar to what the rumored specs are of the next-gen consoles. It's around the same size as a 360. I think it might just be a little bit smaller in like a couple dimensions, but it's basically the exact same size. So someone who would want a console or a PC as a console would use the X51 as their go-to gaming computer to buy. The price is around $700 for the X51, which is probably going to be similar to the price of the next gen consoles to come out. They're probably going to be around like $400 to $500. I don't exactly. Whoops, just got an email. I don't exactly remember the whole launch of the PS3 and stuff because I wasn't interested in that stuff. I don't know how I wasn't interested in that, but basically, yeah, it's around the same price. It's basically what the next-gen consoles will be. The next-gen consoles will probably be a little bit more powerful, though, because they're coming out next year. And just for the hell of it, here are some specs. The X51 base model has an Intel i3 processor at 3.3 GHz and 1 gig NVIDIA GPU. Next-gen 360 is rumored to have an NVIDIA GPU, Intel CPU, and, quote, over 8 gigabytes of RAM, close quote. I don't know what those quotes mean and why they're unsure of how much RAM is in it. I would think that that's the easiest thing to find out, like they had the dev kit right there. But maybe the dev kit just had 8 gigs of RAM and they're thinking of upgrading it further before the release. I don't know. Valve is also rumored to create their very own console and will most likely release it by next year with the next generation of PS3 and 360. Valve could really pull this off very well, permanently earning a place in the gaming hardware world. I've tried out Big Picture Mode and it works really well. I'm actually surprised. Usually that kind of stuff is like bloatware almost. It's like crappy, slow, choppy, low frame rate. Doesn't really work all that well, not very responsive, but Big Picture Mode is actually very well polished. It's smooth, fast, and it could work very well as an operating system or as an interface for a gaming console. If Valve creates this console, it could really be a revolutionary point for PC gamers. Like, I don't like gaming on my computer too much, only because of the general setup of the whole thing. I enjoy kicking back and enjoying a game, and instead of just sitting up straight in an office-type scene, trying to awkwardly use a mouse or something. Oh yeah, a little side note here. I hope that they make a really sweet controller, or that you could use any console's controller for Big Picture Mode. I know that you can use the 360 for PC control for PC games, but not all PC games have a controller mapped to it, and you have to get like all these other different programs, and it's just a huge mess, and it doesn't work properly. I hope that Steam starts forcing a gamepad emulator or something, or like gamepad mapping in every game. I think that it might even go for a Steambox when it's released. Hopefully they fix all the issues that they have with hackers, because it's really easy to do and completely ruins the whole experience for everyone else. Modern Warfare 3 was a complete nightmare because of hackers. It sucked. Anyone who was doing any good, you could probably safely assume that they were hacking. And I got 1 MOAB in that game, but I got 9 kills. It was weird. You can see the link to the video. I'll have it like on the screen right now. The thing that kind of worries me about next-gen consoles, like the next-gen PS3 and 360s, is that I've heard, but I don't know if it's confirmed or anything, that games are going to be tied to accounts. Like, they kind of already do that with, like, DLC and stuff, right? But, like, full games, like, tied to the account, you have to use that account for that game or else you can't play it. That would be really crappy if it's like a stupid name that you have and you like paid $60 for your game and you register it with that stupid name and you hate it, and yeah, it'll probably be a huge mess. Steam already kind of does this. You have to have your account tied to the product key to the game. The name that's visible to other people and your account name are both separate, so you can change your account name. I've changed mine to like a whole bunch of different things. I really wish that consoles would have the ability to do this. I don't think it'll be like a huge change for PSN and Live to implement this feature. I don't know, I could totally be wrong on that, but I hope that they do have it for the next gen consoles though, because that would be really good. So you could use your account and then have different names, because I've changed to like multiple accounts because I just thought the name was absolutely stupid. Right now I have my name on my PSN. Yeah. I don't know. Some people point it out, some people don't. I couldn't really care less. That's really about all I had to say on Steambox and next gen consoles. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and see you guys later.